in Dallas, Texas. I'm at the ASIS hub, and right next door to me, very close, one of my favorite people and favorite products, Unipro, uniforms.com, and Sari Frei.
Correct.
Now, I didn't get paid to do this, but I used to be your client.
Correct.
And we worked a lot together.
Correct.
On making uniforms. You were already doing this, but I bought into this. To me, uniforms are a process.
People don't realize what a process this is.
Yeah.
They go, oh, what's a uniform? But it's a process.
Yeah, and it's not just I'm going to order a uniform, put it on the guard, and then throw it away because I'm throwing away money if I do that, right?
Correct.
And what I liked about you guys is you made this a process that worked. I would order things. It was a fax at the beginning. It was a fax, and it became email, right? And
Yeah.
I'd send something in, and the guard would get stuff mailed to his house if I wanted it to.
Oh, definitely.
It's fantastic.
Definitely, you could drop ship anywhere, and
And the
we
guard
make it really seamless for you.
And no guard companies were doing that, or still don't do that. And you guys are different. And let's talk about the differences.
Okay.
First of all, you manufacture your own things.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we're a woman-owned company.
Yep. I noticed that.
Yeah. That's me. There are a few things that sets us apart, I believe, that from other companies. First, I'd like to say that when I go to see a potential client or when I speak to my salespeople, I always explain to them that never lose face of one thing. We're not selling uniforms. We're selling a service.
Right.
And through that service, we provide uniforms. But because the service is such a broad spectrum, because we help our customers brand themselves, we help them come up with different innovative ideas. So we just had one of the airline companies, I'm not going to mention names, one of the airline companies, we actually manufactured for them a product, and they said, hey, we're not happy with the way the raincoats are built. And I said, okay, let's come up with new innovative ways or new things that we can manufacture for you specifically that will set you apart in the industry, and it'll set us apart as an innovator.
As a partnership, great idea, yeah.
Correct. We're a partner. When I take a client, we become partners because I need to remember that if you start forgetting who you're servicing, because if I service a security company, I'm in essence serving their client, because if their guards don't look good or they don't get the uniforms on time, then they're upset at the security company, which in essence reflects back on us. So we manufacture our own garments. We're never at the mercy of anyone else.
It's very unusual. That's great.
We manufacture in overseas, in Asia, and we also have a manufacturing facility in Mexico where we make all our government contract issues. We control the supply chain, so the dye lots are always the same for a couple of years.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a big problem.
It's a big problem because people go, oh, what's a white shirt? There's a blue white, there's a red light, there's a white.
Right.
And then, if you have just two random guys standing, that's one thing, but you're going to take a group picture and you can have 3 color white shirts.
Good point.
It's going to be a problem. Gray is a major issue. So once we have a dye lot of gray, all the shirts will be the same. We also control our inventory, so there's never back orders. You'll never have an order coming in of 5 shirts and then 2 can go out because we ran out of a size 17. There's no such a thing with us. We also manufacture all our own accessories, outerwear. The new direction a lot of companies are going now is the moisture weekend kind of. The breathable polo shirts. We manufacture that in all colors. Now we have some that want the pen holder, some that want the mic holder, and we can custom make for your company whatever you want.
You guys made, I don't know if you custom made it, but I got it from you. It was a kind of a British military sweater look.
Correct.
Right? And we had little patches, and we used that for our maritime division.
The commando sweaters.
They look fantastic. It fit the maritime feel and look of the facility. It was fantastic. So that's true.
Right.
Now, it's okay to say this on SecurityGuideTV.com. I was a difficult client, wasn't I?
No.
I was demanding.
No. You were demanding. You might have been demanding, but we want you guys to demand from us. We're a service provider.
And you always came through. And you put up with my little frustrations and things because I did the Academy Awards for 5 years, and I needed sometimes 500 uniforms, and they had to be done in like 2 weeks or something. And
2 weeks is a long time in security. Sometimes we'll have 2 days.
I know. Well, sometimes that happened. And so what the solution we came up with is to control the ship time is I actually had you guys mail these directly to the guards' houses.
Correct.
That saved me tons of man hours on my side. I did not have to have my secretary or somebody else manage that process. You guys took care of it for me. Distribution. You did my distribution. Fantastic. I was so happy
I
about
could
that.
tell you another thing, that since you have moved on to greater and brighter things, what Unipro has done is we actually opened up another distribution center in the West Coast. So,
Oh, good.
Everyone said, "Oh, wow, why'd you do that?" And I said, because we want to do things that set us apart as a uniform distributor. And what it enables us to do is enable us to provide uniforms to our West Coast customers, between a 1 to 2 day ship. As it is, our turnaround right now is 1 to 2 days, 24 to 48 hours from when
You're
an
very
order
quick,
comes in.
very fast.
It goes out. And the reason is because we do our own pressing, our own embroidery, our own name plating, everything
No
in-house.
middleman.
I don't outsource anything. That way I can control when things go in, when things go out. So, all part of the service.
Sari Frei, UniproUniforms.com. I'm not getting paid for this, believe me. I wish I was, but I was their client, had them for many, many years through two car companies, actually. They're the best in the business, no doubt. So come by and see them now if you remember your booth number, I'll be impressed.
20, so it's either 2076 or 2067.
Close enough. Just come to the ASIS Hub, which is the center booth 1613, and kind of walk to the south there, and you'll find them just around the corner. Thanks for coming on SecurityGuideTV.com.
Thank you, Chuck.
I'm so glad to see you again.
Thank you.
It's fantastic.
Thank
Take
you.
us out, Mr. Lewis. We'll be back in a minute here with another interview. Another interview.